moon. Mainly, this is because I will not be able to play on Sunday. Now, as we all, so we still have Hex with us, or Nyx with us tonight, and as you all will remember from last time, the party had just been in the bowels of the Imperial Palace. Now, after they got out of the bowel, while they were down there, they found a slew of magic items, potions, and a lot of very odd rooms. They eventually came across a room filled with wand traps that you guys were finally able to disarm. It took a lot longer than I thought for you to disarm those traps. However, they then came upon a sphinx with some very intriguing riddles that they got a lot faster than I thought that you guys were actually going to get, which, honestly, I loved. The fact that you guys got those so quickly. It was amazing. While they were down,
I'm glad we made you proud for once.
Yes. While you were down there, you found the book that you came for, the Pride Leads. And, however, while you were down there, you also took another book rather than just Pride Becomes Ruin. Nyx found a spell book with a lot of spells in it, took it, and is now in service to a Sphinx who decided to TFO with the party. Where we
I like what Nyx got.
Yes, and that is why Nyx is the one who is now the new servant to the Sphinx.
And we are not. Yeah, pretty
Exactly.
much.
Where we last left you, you guys had just re-entered the Imperial Library. Now, when you first came down here, there was someone at the front desk, and occasionally one or two people would pop in down here. However, it's completely empty. There's not even someone at the front desk. You have just poked your head out the doors into the hallway, and you do not hear anything.
I just myself poking on head out like Scooby-Doo style, like right on top of the level.
That's exactly what I was picturing too. So,
Take it out.
Okay, so what are you guys planning to do? You were told by Tolva, the half orc you had saved, that you had only a few hours until someone was coming down to feed them.
Do we have any idea how long we've been?
Make me an intelligence check.
hey, dirty 20. What did you roll?
Nyx is supposed to be good at this.
What'd you roll, smarty pants?
3. So that comes out to an 8 with
Nice.
my intelligence. Nyx is pointy in intelligence. She has no, she can't measure time apparently. She's really bad at it.
She never learned how to. Much like her birthday, she never learned time either.
Okay.
16.
Yeah.
And let me just give one for good measure for Sheba and Al. Wonderful, Al. Yeah, Al's in the same exact spot as Nyx. You guys think that you've been down there for Nyx and Al think you've been down there for a full day. The rest of you know that out of the 2 hours that you had left when you first got back into there, you have only about 40 minutes.
I actually think Nyx and Al think they've been down there anywhere between 20 minutes and 2 days.
We've been down here for a time. All right.
They lost all time. It's been like just, quick minute adventure.
Okay. So yeah, we should probably get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one book.
Okay, so
Look at his spells
How
in
are-
it, and she opens it and holds it up to someone who is near her.
No, don't do it. Yes.
so as
I'm
you're
not gonna
looking,
jump out at you.
As you're looking down the hallway, you don't see anyone. And this is fairly odd, as normally the palace is at least somewhat busy with servants, functionaries, and soldiers.
That doesn't look good. We should probably try and move very quietly, guys. Okay?
Yeah, this is setting off some red flags.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I wanna
Silver
cast
too.
Pass Without Trace.
You want to cast Pass Without a Trace? Okay. Everyone, make me a stealth check. You get +10 to your roll because of Pass Without a Trace.
Okay, I'm using enough dice now. This is terrible. What the hell?
25.
Come on.
I rolled a 4, so
I rolled it 2, and
I rolled a 2.
and so I got a 17.
22.
Oh God! the pass without
What'd you get,
trace.
Adria?
14.
14? Oh, sweet. Al is not the lowest. He's only tied for the lowest.
Oh no.
So, as you guys are as you guys are slowly making your way out of the palace, you notice that no matter where you go, you don't seem to encounter anyone. I want, who's in front?
probably me, because I'm dumb.
Silver, make me a perception check.
Because I'm
I'll
dumb.
take up the rear.
19.
19. As you come around one of the corners, you actually see the back of someone turning a corner down the hallway.
What?
And they seem to be moving quickly.
I don't like the sound. I've got a bad feeling about this. Hera and I were watching a lot of Star Wars. I'm sorry.
No, actually, you do get a very bad feeling about it. It doesn't look as if it was just a runner sending a message. This almost looked like someone who's normally not the type to be hurried about running around the corner.
Let's just keep trying to get out of here, because at this point, let's just keep moving.
Okay, I want everyone to make me one more stealth check.
You still get 10.
Yes. Oh, phew. Thank you, Al.
32.
19.
30.
I think changing the dice is a good idea.
18. 29. 39.
Okay. So, you make it out to the front. You make it out of one of the exits of the palace. You actually came in through one of the servants' entrances this time, and that's where you left the cart. You all pile into the cart except for Nyx, who is staying on the Sphinx's. The Sphinx basically tosses her onto her back because you're her new servant play toy thing. You're not getting away. And
You're the plaything now.
and you start. So who's going to be driving this thing?
Probably Adria, because Adria's the one who's good at the animals.
Hmm?
Remember, this is a mechanical horse.
I mean, does it still
Right.
count as handle animal?
It does, yeah.
So then Adria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So-
also, so during this time, George, would I still be able?
Yeah.
Would I be able to cast prayer of healing?
You would be able to do prayer of healing as you're leaving during the ride itself, because you'd
Yeah,
have
okay.
to stay still. However, as you're leaving the palace grounds, I want everyone to make me a perception check.
5.
Oh, come on, Al.
Come on, Adria. This is you.
Section,
You're good at this.
22.
14.
22.
You're good at this.
19.
Okay. Adria and Lilia, as you're going out, you just take a look over to the side towards the main gate, towards the main steps of the palace, roughly about 600. roughly about 800 feet away from you, and you can see what looks like soldiers gathered there. Now, these are all human soldiers dressed as guards of the Palisar, at least from this distance. However, you see one additional figure there who seems to be talking to all of them. This figure stands roughly 9 to 10 feet tall, if you're guessing by the size difference. And
Cat's ready to
on
kill.
it has the whole thing is that it's covered in plate armor. Now, this armor, you can tell, is heavily spiked, and in one hand you see it raises up above its head and points towards you with what looks like a double-sided weapon. On one side, the side pointing towards you, looks to be a sword of enormous length. Hanging off the back of it
Someone's
is
compensating.
a chain and morning star, a flail, and it's pointing at you. And the guards and it start coming towards you. This is all that you see before you round the corner and start driving out. Now remember, this is the mechanical horse, so it does have 60 feet per round movement. At normal speed, you can try and get it to go faster, but it will have to recharge that much sooner. Normally,
Yeah.
you can get 3 days of regular speed or 1.5 days of fast speed before it has to recharge.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Zilver will start casting Prayer of Healing.
Okay.
And Lola is being cast sending.
Okay, who are you casting sending to?
Sasumi is with the orc and the Genasi woman, right?
Yes, that is correct.
I'm going to tell Sasumi to get them in the clothes and get everything ready in there. Because as soon as we get there, we have to go.
Oh, wait, that's right. You guys walked here.
Yes, we did walk here. That's right.
You walked here. You didn't take that. So you do that sending spell. The rest of you haven't seen it as you're sneaking out. But now, when because you're walking out, the figure doesn't point at you. You see the figure gesticulates for them to start. It looks like to start searching. So it looks like you have some time, but yes, you can still do ascending to get them and everything ready. And it's normally a half-hour walk. You wouldn't be able to do prayer of healing at this time because you'd be moving. Or if you guys would like, you can try and jog there.
Definitely gonna try and jog there because
Yeah.
we're gonna do a stealth jog.
Okay,
Tactical
you're gonna attempt a stealth jog. Everyone make me a. You know what? Everyone's gonna have to make me a stealth check at disadvantage. You still get the +10 from Pass Without a Trace.
28.
23. I mean, Nyx is chilling on the back of the Sphinx,
no.
right? So
Yeah, you're on the back of the Sphinx.
You still have to roll for stealth.
Yeah, because who knows?
Yeah.
You could be very loud as you're reading stuff or riding.
Nyx is very loud. in general.
22.
Okay,
18.
19.
Mhm.
So you get so you don't think the alarm has been raised at all, or anyone's really noticed you. By the time you guys all get back to the house that you had been staying at, the doors are shut up, and you can see that the cart and the wagon and horse, the carriage and horse, are out in front. As you get up to it, you can see the beds inside. Even the seats have been stripped out of it. It's down to bare bones because this thing was only meant to carry and pull up to 6 people.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
Currently,
right.
you have Sasumi, Sheba, Zilvra, Adria, Lilia, Tolva, Jessek. 7 of you.
And the Sphinx. So I'm assuming the Sphinx can run.
Yeah, the Sphinx is running and Nyx is on the Sphinx's back.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, they had to
That-
probably gut it to get ready.
yeah,
Mhm.
they have gutted this, so there is absolutely no furnishings in it. This is going to be a very hard, bumpy ride.
Oh, We're ready for that. That's
So
our
you guys-
life, George.
by
Just
the-
hard and bumpy rides.
The way is refraining. Nix is refraining, by the way, from screaming "yeehaw" and making cowboy noises.
The Sphinx thanks you.
The Sphinx is glad because you might have been murdered by that. She would have had a minion for all of an hour or less.
No, she probably would have just put a gag spell on
Kinky.
Nyx.
Okay,
So-
you're the best at handling animals, even mechanical animals. We have to go.
Okay, and Zilver
This-
will actually ride front too. Oh, what was you gonna say?
Okay, so it's going to be Adria and Zilvra in the front.
Yes, I have the most
They can
ranged
actually fit.
options.
They can actually fit everyone else inside. However, Sheba is going to ride on the top. It's not unusual for servants to ride on the top.
Also, probably the best. Actually, I was gonna say this. Probably, how many people can ride on the top?
You can easily. You can have 4 people sitting on the top, but you can only easily have 2 people on the top if you
Okay.
want it to be a fighting
Then
platform.
Zilvra will she go up there and probably get Adria or Lilia to sit up in the front because
Okay.
Zilver
Uh,
has
sh-
best
Susumi,
or Susumi actually.
Susumi will sit up in the front because she goes, "You're going to need someone who can translate."
That is very true. And in the end, it's best to have you can watch our backs, Lilia.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are riding. You guys ride down to the gates, and you have to go through quite a few gates, as this is a very segmented city,
Mhm.
just to get to the westernmost entrance, or actually the southernmost entrance, which is the closest exit gate to you.
Mm-hmm.
Do we get like any reactions for riding a Sphinx through the city, basically?
Actually, everyone make me a perception check.
10.
11.
And
Not close.
Yeet.
as Pass Without a Trace is still going, the Sphinx is currently under the somebody else's problem effect. So everyone's just kind of, I'm not touching that, and just
You know, like, no.
Yep.
But kind of like New York,
So,
you know, they're like,
What was everyone's insight checks? Who
insight
got
or
over
perception,
who got
you
over a 15? Oh, sorry, perception. Who got over a 15 perception?
I did.
me.
You two, Nick, Silvra.
Oh, we got it.
11.
I got a 10 and 11. I got a 10. Nick's got an 11.
Okay. So you guys start to realize that as you get closer to the gates, the gate security itself is becoming tighter and tighter. Till you finally get to the last gate leading from the town, and you can see in your path ahead of you. If you want to cast Prayer of Healing at this time, you can, or I'm actually going to give everyone a short rest for getting out of
Thank
here,
Oh God.
because it's taken you about 2 hours to get out.
That's a massive red motherfucking flag if I've ever heard them songs.
Also,
Yes.
I have a so Kat. You have do you have are you not Prayer of Healing? You have the Song of Rest, don't you? As a bard. So what does that do again?
What it does is during a short rest, she can, when you're rolling hit dice to recover life, you gain. I think it's almost maybe equal to the inspiration dice. You get that. Oh no, it's its own die, but you gain that much hit points at the end, in addition to whatever hit dice you roll.
Here's the question: do I need to roll hit dice for that?
Yes, you do
Damn.
need.
Oh well, I can just burn
Actually,
one.
no, because you're resting. I'm just gonna give it to you.
Oh, okay. Then I'm second. All right. I figure, yeah, I'm gonna get 6 HP out of that.
Okay. So, roll for the Song of Rest, Lilia.
Okay. So,
Nyx is back to full HP.
I'm back.
Yeah.
So back to full HP.
So yeah, Song of Rest is 1d8 right now.
So then,
Hera,
Yes.
do you have Nyx as a D&D Beyond character or just as a
Only Mythweavers.
damn? Because if it was,
Why?
I put you on. Because I realized I could have put you on the overlay earlier. Because
okay,
you have a
that's,
Twitch overlay.
that's 6 extra hit points.
So everyone regains an additional 6 hit points in
Hey.
addition to whatever they're going to, in addition to whatever they roll for their hit dice. So you can spend less hit dice if you want.
I'm ready. I have full HP just from that 6.
I mean, it doesn't matter for me that much because I don't think I'm gonna ever spend more dice with this character, and I can't do much else with dice. So
Okay. So everyone else, make sure you've got your health all the way up, and then we'll continue. Let me know when you're done. I know Zilvera is done. I know Nyx is done.
Done.
I'm just...
Adria is set.
Mhm.
Sheba is set.
during this, I do see that I have some spell scrolls, and I have the rod with the cloud
Okay,
symbol
I'm
on it.
set.
Those are the 2 items Nyx took. Could I have studied them during that time? Some of that.
You can have studied one of the scrolls. How many scrolls did you have?
6.
6? Yes, you can study one of the scrolls.
Okay.
And let me just roll up which spell is in it. And just make sure it's how many spells, what levels, and which ones they are. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. 1 through 9. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I love that Al has more than double my HP.
The spell in this is Rary's Telepathic Bond, the 5th level spell.
Okay.
What that does is you forge a telepathic link among up to 8 willing creatures of your choice within range, psychically linking each creature to all other creatures for that duration. And until it ends, you can communicate telepathically through the bond whether or not you have a common language. It's possible over any distance, though it cannot extend to other planes of existence.
Okay. I think I can cast this, even if I don't have the spell slot level right.
Actually,
I do
because of
have
the
to
way
make-
magic
okay.
works in this world, you are going to either have to have Wordstone on you, or you're going to have to take a potion of concentrated magic in order to cast it.
Okay, so I can't use this.
Well, you can
Unless
if-
someone wants to give you some. Because the party has something like 12 potions of concentrated magic and a few chunks
Actually,
of Wordstone.
Speaking of that, can I get a piece of Wordstone from one of you guys? I have actually, hold on. How high of a spell do I need to cast with Wordstone?
Wordstone can give you Wordstone you can cast up to any level that you would normally be able to cast.
Okay, so I was just trying to remember the max cap in your world because I can never remember it.
Level 3 is
Okay.
the normal cap.
Then please can I get a chunk of Wordstone because I can cast one level 4 spell. So I might as well make use of that at some point.
Yeah, I'll give you a
And-
Wordstone.
Okay.
Rary's telepathic bond might be really, really useful because it means that we all can communicate with each other despite angry language barriers, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna
That
put...
we actually kind of have with Nyx and the others.
So does anyone
have
give
to make
Nyx a potion of concentrated magic or a
Give her the
piece of
potion.
wordstone?
Give her the potion.
Sure. Give her a potion.
Force feed her a potion, a mystery potion.
Well, no. So you give her one of the potions of concentrated magic. Whoever has those in their inventory, mark one off.
Okay, and yeah, at some point probably while you're packing up and stuff, Nyx is going to crack 2 of her rotten eggs that she's carrying with her. She has a few of those, and tries to cast her with telepathic bond. And I need to do a check for that because it's of a higher level than I actually can cast spells. 18.
You gain
That
an
works.
additional +1 to the casting roll to this roll because this is only a level 5 spell, and the potion gives you an additional +3 levels that you can use. Since you're only using it at 5th level and you have 1 spell level left over, you get a +1 to this check. Don't
Okay.
argue your question, just
Yeah,
go with it. Otherwise,
Yeah,
I'll
no, it
Don't-
works
don't argue
because I
here.
rolled a natural 8. I get +5 and another +1, so should work without a hitch.
Okay, so you cast it. In addition to casting it, the target contracts a random, non-fatal, non-magical disease. So
Lol.
the entire party is going to catch this disease.
Oh god. That's really funny.
So, okay, so you have all been infected by a disease.
Would be Lilia's
will-
first time.
Which is not going to have any impact right now, as of course it has an incubation period. So, now you are all able to communicate telepathically.
This is really weird.
At this point, however, you have just come across the final gate. While the gate itself is open, it seems that they're stopping everyone and doing a search. They even seem to have papers that they're looking at and looking at the people who are leaving.
Lilia, do you have something to disguise the 2 people?
Disguise the every people.
Well, yeah, but they're specifically looking for the 2 people you
Well,
brought
we
out.
don't know what they're specifically looking for. They could be
It's
looking for
like,
us.
oh, They know.
They could be looking for us, for all we know.
Yeah, and it might be very well possible that they're looking for us.
I have a disguise kit.
I don't think that's gonna really help.
I'm gonna summon Gobbet, and could I
Oh.
see like can I see like a position from where I could read what is on those papers, without exactly being on the guard's shoulder with Gobbet? Could I send her somewhere?
Gobbet, you know what? Make me a stealth check and a climb check for Gobbet.
Oh god. I do want to point out Gobbet is a rat, so
Yes.
she shouldn't draw any attention really because it's rat.
Except you're trying to either
yeah, that's
climb
true.
something or someone.
And not really someone because that's too obvious. I want to try to get a look at it without climbing on someone because that's very obvious.
Okay.
And I rolled a 13 for the stealth check because she doesn't get any bonuses. Oh, let me check. I don't think they have any skills either.
And climb. Also, you know,
Natural
you all
20
know
for the climb check.
Yeah.
Natural 20. Okay, you climb. Through Gobbet's eyes, you are seeing a rough depiction of yourself, Zilvra, the golden kitsune, Lilia, the half-elf with the Emperor's Mercy, Adria, the elf in green pointy armor, and a floating skull.
Hey, guess what, guys? I'm safe
Yeah,
because they're looking for a
tells-
gold fox, not a black fox.
She tells telepathically to the others, yeah, they're looking for us, 100%. And
You all notice that the Sphinx at this point, the Sphinx and Nyx are no longer visible beside you.
Huh. That's new.
Huh.
So we just need to hide.
Nyx whispers to the Sphinx, we could, take point and just be like, hey, we're here, official Sphinx business, make way.
No one knows. No one really knows that I was beneath there.
So
No,
what? You're
you
Sphinx. You think we're
Yeah.
gonna question you? You question them.
This is a terrible idea.
Well,
Being on these are not the roles you're looking for.
there. You guys are moving forward. There are now three. There are only three There are only three groups of people between you and the gate.
I want my disguise to. I'm gonna fucking work.
Okay, I want you to make me a. This is going for the disguise kits. I'm going to say a charisma check. No, this is going to be an intelligence check with this. So intelligence plus your proficiency.
Buddy, you can't do that.
I feel like she's talking to you still, George, but she's trying to pretend it's her cat.
He's trying to be so cute, you guys. Oh, buddy. So you
Okay.
messed up my idea. Okay, so is it intelligence and charisma?
I could have sworn it would
Intelligence
be
for this.
deception, wouldn't it?
No, for this it's going to be intelligence and charisma. Intelligence and proficiency in order to effectively change how you look enough.
I don't know why. I don't know why you just don't turn yourself invisible.
You can't turn us all invisible. Do this right.
I don't need to
30,
worry
20,
about being
okay.
invisible.
You look different enough, except for the fact that you still have the Emperor's Mercy.
Ah, shit.
Put it in Al's bag.
Hold on. Although, remember, you're also inside of the wagon.
Yes.
Adria is going to be a little harder to disguise as they're looking for an elf in green pointy armor, and you are wearing full plate green pointy armor.
Just imagine like this really bad drawing, like it's like from a 5-year-old. That's what I imagine like they have on their paper looks like.
Okay,
Al-
so Susumi is riding up front with her, right?
Correct. Susumi is. So Adria and Susumi are in front. Sheba, Zilvra are on top, and everyone else is inside.
I have an idea.
Oh god.
Don't guide me.
Oh
I'm-
god.
So what's your idea?
Is there like any way that I can like get to the front, like a little partition or whatever?
There are there are windows you can lean out. There's a door you can leave to call out from.
Okay.
They're not inside it. They're sitting on the front of it.
I know. I'm just. I could potentially cast invisibility on Adria and tell her to make it to pass the reins over to Susumi. So it looks like Susumi's driving and he's the only one up front.
But they're still gonna search the wagon. And all of you guys are in there.
Fuck.
Hey,
You know, you guys are way too lawful.
Ow. You don't
what do you
need
mean,
this.
Al? I'm listening. You
I
have
mean-
me intrigued.
Yeah, they're only checking the ones that are right there at the gate.
You could smash through. Run the gate when they come and search us?
I mean, it's not like we have a living horse to worry about.
It's not like they're gonna really care about. It's not like they're gonna chase us, or we plan to come back here. So
I mean, that's
There are now 2 wagons. There are now 2 groups between you and the exit.
Silver
I'm
says.
not supposed to be breaking the law, you guys.
Silver looks and says, I can blind them for a moment when we go to make the escape.
Norris is gonna kill me.
Don't worry. You're breaking law on a different thing.
we're not in that side of the world, yeah.
He doesn't have to know.
I can suffocate them in a magic fart.
We don't need that.
But it would be funny.
Do you want to do that, Nyx?
She shrugs. I'm perfectly fine. I think I'm invisible right now.
I applaud your attempted participation. However, I think we should go with Silver just temporarily blinding them so we can just
Oh,
get on through.
how many guards are there?
There are a total of 10 guards.
Okay, I might not be able to deal with all of those, but I can deal with some of those.
There's now
Oh.
1 more group between you and the
You know what? Just crash the gate as soon as we get to free.
Okay, as soon as that other wagon pulls away, we just book it.
We have
Okay.
to zoom out of there.
who is currently controlling the horse when it comes time to do that?
Adria.
What do you mean?
Adria? Okay. Adria, make me an animal handling check.
Come on.
So 13?
That's really low.
13. Does anyone want to give her a hand before I roll my die?
I can give her my inspiration, right?
I gave her my hand.
It is a skill check.
Can I give her advantage by helping?
No, you're inside.
I'm
you're
not, I'm
you're
on
on
top.
top. You're on top, but no.
Okay, give her bardic
Uh,
inspiration. Please roll
Yeah,
that,
give me
Cat.
my inspiration. 1d8.
No, Cat, you roll that, please. We know how lucky Penny
Oh,
is.
right.
Miss,
good
I
roll.
can never roll double digits in initiative.
No, she did once.
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 You
Nine.
get plus 7.
Dirty
So
20.
that-
33.
Yes.
Dirty 20. You are able. So they're not really searching too hard. They've got no clue why they're searching for the person they're searching for. All they see is the wagon in front of them pulls away. They go up to the next wagon, and you guys just burst through and just ride past. I need Zilvra and Sheba to make
no.
the perception checks.
Oh my god.
Hey, 19.
19. As you are getting to the gate, you are hearing a loud clanking behind you, rhythmic, as if something was walking. It sounded like it had 4 legs too. As you look back, as you go, you and Sheba like throw yourselves down on top to avoid hitting anything above you, you look back. You see a large armored figure in spiked full plate riding what looks to be as well a mechanical horse.
I have a question while we're
Yes?
passing through. Is there a chain or something, or is there like a way to close the gate from inside? Or
There, from where you are, there's no way to
Damn.
close the gate.
I was gonna try and knock it down with like a firebolt or something like that.
That would have been a really good idea.
No, there are two chains that are holding up the portcullis for it, and make an intelligence check.
That is a 17.
These are very thick and heavy, so a
How
firebolt
large?
is not going to destroy them.
Damn.
This
How
figure,
large is the gate?
the gate itself, the archway, it's about 15 feet tall and about 30 feet wide, so it's fairly stout.
Okay.
And So as you look back at the figure, Zilvra, you notice it very heavily armored, but when you look right into where the face would be, all you see, it has a T-shape opening like this, but you don't see anything there. And it's riding towards you with the with its double-sided weapon raised up. You notice that there looks to be jade on it. Jade on the handle.
I know what that means.
I don't.
Do you point this out to anyone?
Zilver will go, guys, that's the other legendary weapon.
Oh,
Yeah.
As you all look back at that, yes, you do notice this figure coming towards you. Zilvra, make me a history check, DC 20.
I got a
Lilia,
20. I got a dirty
Lilia,
20.
Make me a history check, DC 16. Nyx, make me a history check, DC 15. And Al's also going to make one too.
I got a dirty 20.
22.
I'm good at this.
I have a +2. I rolled an 18 +2. I'm so happy.
I got 17 plus 5.
And
I'm
Al,
24.
Al got a 14 for this. He still recognizes this thing, but first, so we're going to start with Zilvra. Actually, all of you recognize the symbols that are on this figure. Nyx, you know this is the one of the Emperor's champions. The weapon he carries is called Final Judgment.
Oh, I don't like that.
This is the Emperor's champion of judgment, swift and merciless. His name has been... No one has ever known what his actual name is, other than the name of his weapon, Swift Justice. He is... And you know that he obeys the letter of the law, not the spirit, but the absolute letter of the law, and even takes pleasure in carrying out the harshest of sentences.
Ew.
Everyone else who I had roll, you all recognize something about this figure. This is a figure from that you've either been told to terrify you or you've heard in stories. This figure is from Sigil.
We will.
It's from a faction known as the Mercy Killer.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
This figure is a Mercy Killer.
Oh,
And Lilia, from what you've learned from your master, who spent quite a lot of time in Sigil, based upon the honors and the damage to this armor, this is no foot soldier of the Mercy Killers.
I have something at least that can help us with this.
guys.
He is riding towards you as you burst out.
How
I
close
want
is he?
everyone... he is about 200 feet
Okay.
away. I want everyone to roll me initiative.
All right.
That's why the M was capitalized.
That's why the M and the K were capitalized.
That makes a lot of sense. It's funny that I say I have something for this though, so
Hold on. Okay, so Al... Oh, he's got advantage on this.
I'm gonna be right back though. I'm grabbing another Coke.
Okay. Shiba... Sasumi... Him... He has... Okay. Oh wow, that was a good roll. Okay, so who has over a 20 initiative?
Me.
What'd you
I
get?
got a
What was the first? What's called out?
What is Lilia's initiative? Give me the number.
21.
I also
Next.
got 20.
I also got 21.
Okay, so amongst the three of you, decide who goes first.
Zilver will go
Zilver.
third. No, let me go third, because I need to wait for him to get closer for any of my shit to work. Hey, Adria.
Okay, so who's going first?
I can go
Lilia.
first.
Or
Or
Lilia.
Lilia.
Okay, Nyx. Lilia.
Hey, Adria, remember those horses?
Zilvra. 15 to 20.
Do that.
That's what I was thinking of. But
15 to 20. Okay, so Tolva, Al, and Judgment. 10 to 15.
No!
Jellic, Sasumi. Oh wait, he gets to add that to it. That's still not really helping him. Who's got a 5 to 10?
George, you may as well just
What'd you
write
get?
Adria
What'd
on
you
the
get,
very
Adria?
bottom.
I got a 4.
George,
Oh
you may as well just put her at the very bottom every single time. Just write it a specific Adria slot.
Yeah.
And
I think I got high in the rug, but it's usually low.
Yeah.
when fighting a rug, you got high.
It really floored her.
Oh snap. Okay, so the first one to go, you are going away. This figure, you know, is intrinsically hostile. You also know that this is that the Mercy Killers, from your role, you all at least know that the Mercy Killers are considered to be wholly evil.
Yeah. I'm not surprised.
Oh!
He's also seeming to ride the same exact kind of steed that's pulling your cart. However, remember, you guys are overburdened, so you're moving a little bit slower
Oh, I have
than
something prepared
maximum
for this.
speed. The first one to go is Nyx.
Yes.
You are
Um,
you are on the Sphinx, right next to the cart. You are currently invisible, and this figure is 200 feet behind you.
okay. I don't think I have any spell that has that range. 200 feet. So I am going to, for now. I'm actually going to do nothing, I think.
Okay, you're gonna hold your turn.
Hold on. One question. I have one question. One question. Before I
Yep.
lock that in, if you will. Do I know what kind of invisible
You can make an Arcana
am,
check.
or how invisible I exactly am?
You can make an
I'm
Arcana
basically
check.
asking if I'm under the effect of invisibility.
Make
Okay.
an Arcana check.
I'm really good at this.
I think she's lagging.
21.
21.
Oh, yeah, I might be lagging. 21,
Yes.
yes.
Okay, so 21, you know that the effects that you're under, that a Sphinx can do, would be greater invisibility.
Okay, cool. So if I cast a spell, I don't actually go visible.
Correct. You do not become visible when casting spells.
Okay, so now I'm going to hold a Ray of Frost in case it comes into range of that, which is 80 feet. I think it's
Okay,
my highest range spell.
Lilia. Lilia?
Isn't Ray of
I'll-
Frost
I'll-
60 feet, Hera?
It's 80, I believe.
I'm
Let me
looking at it on D&D Beyond, and it's 60.
Okay. Is it? I thought it was 80. Yeah, okay. Then I'm holding instead another spell because I thought it was 80 feet. I'm holding Toll the Dead.
Okay,
I'm gonna ready in action to cast Eldritch Blast as soon as it comes within 120 feet.
okay. Zilvra, your turn.
I have a question. How far do I think he's going to move in his next turn?
You're not sure. he looks to be riding the same type of creature that's pulling yours, but honestly, because it's a mechanical steed that you have no experience with outside of
That's
this
fair.
specific one, you have no clue how fast it can move. You could outpace him still, or he could catch up to you right away.
Well, in that case, I'll hold Ray of Frost for the horse.
Okay. So you hold Ray of Frost for the horse.
I'm gonna cool that horse off.
Next one to go is Tolva. She is going to. She's scrounged around. She has found what look to be these heavy gloves, and she's putting them on. She is also, but she's not exactly sure what else to do, so she will wait. Al cannot do anything right now, so he starts throwing he starts wagging basically his butt at the thing and starts doing some very rude gestures, including biting his thumb.
How dare!
The Sphinx actually takes off, and you are now.
Does thou quarrel, sir?
Okay, so the Sphinx takes off at full speed running, just wants to get away, and is now 80 feet ahead. So there's 280 feet between Nyx and Judgment. Judgment's turn. The steed that he is riding. So your steed normally moves at 60, however, it's only able to move at 50 feet as a regular move because of its encumbrance. So the steed is going to move full speed. Which puts it to 80 feet away, which is going to trigger some people's held action.
I think just
So-
cats.
So, yep, 100. As he gets to within 100 feet, you are able to cast your Eldritch Blast, Lilia.
Awesome. So that's
And this is not a saving. Yeah, there's no saving throw with this.
okay. So that's 24 and 23 to hit.
Both of those are going to hit.
$19 points of damage.
Damn.
So you have these two powerful blasts that hit him square in the chest, and you can see the light of these purple beams hits the armor and seems to deflect off of them. You can see what looks like tiny little scores on it, but it looks as if most of the force was shunted away.
Damn.
Did it look like it hit his nipples? Because it's just like, phew! Like, it's just a funny damage.
Sure. If it makes you feel better, it looks like it hit his nipples.
Cat, remember, crying is a free action.
Hit! I hit him.
And then for the rest of his action, he's going to start swinging the flail part of it over his
Okay.
head. And even though he has a great sword on the other side of it, he's still able to swing the flail part over his head. You can hear this dull
Oh,
as it starts to carve its way through the air.
We will.
Jellic's turn at 80 feet away. Actually, she's going to hit it with a firebolt. Or shoot a firebolt at him.
Hey, she's fired.
That is going to miss.
Oh.
As it just shoots wide of him.
You can say-
Sasumi just looks over at that, grabs the reins and goes, "Let me take the reins. They're going to need you back there."
Yeah.
Well, damn. Sorry, there was a huge roll of thunder and a huge burst
Well,
of lightning
damn.
right near me. Yeah.
Missing out.
So yeah, Sasumi is going to take the reins. Do you give them up, Adria?
Yeah, she'll give him up and tell her thank you, and
Okay.
then
Okay. Shiba's turn. He is going to take 2 shots. Oh my god. And he misses as the road seems to be very pitted at this point, and he's not properly braced, so his 2 shots just go wide. He's also trying not to hit people, not to hit innocent civilians. So you see one smacks into the dirt, the other smacks into the wall. Adria, your turn. You are still sitting up front.
she's gonna try and climb
Oh.
on top of the wagon.
Sasumi also had the wagon move, the carriage move forward at full speed, so he is now 180 feet away.
Okay, now I can't do what I was gonna do. Okay, she's gonna try and climb on the top of the wagon.
Okay.
Remember, George did say that having two of us on up here is a fighting platform. After that, oh god damn it!
I'm
Here.
back.
I don't know if I
For some
can get
reason.
in the middle though. Like,
You can get inside, as on both sides there is a walking platform, basically a step up, so you can do that, and there's also a place to sit on the back of it. But if you want, you can hang off the side, you can get inside of it and shoot from the inside, which some people are doing, or you can get onto the back, although you will block the people inside. If you get onto the sides, you won't block anyone. However, if he goes up to the other side, then you won't be able to attack him. But you will be able to shoot through it.
Okay. Yeah. She'll go inside the wagon and try to aim for him.
Okay. Are you going to hold a spell?
Are there civilians near him?
There are some civilians behind him, but not near him at this point. You guys are out of the town itself, and people are actually diving off the road to get out of your way.
Okay. There's nobody in 20 feet of him?
Actually, there are people within 20 feet of him.
Okay. And he can go 100 some.
There we go. George is back in the middle again.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I dropped out of the call for some reason. It just dropped me.
It happens. It's all good.
Yeah, and I will hold a spell.
What
When
spell are you going to hold?
Spike growth.
Okay. What's the trigger?
When he gets 150 feet away from us.
Okay. So, next one to go is going to be Nyx.
Yeah, I'm kind of unable to do anything right now, if I see this correctly.
Yes, you are currently 240 feet away from him. Because your Sphinx is basically doing the whole, we're getting out of here.
Yeah, Nyx is going to turn down to us like, come on, we're going to help them. You can totally take him. I can even make you big.
Are you kidding me? I've met those dragons. Any weapon made from them is not one I want to get any closer to than I have to.
She does have a point
Okay, but-
there.
At least, like, help my friends.
Oh.
I can't do anything from here.
She's going to stop. She's not going to move closer, but she is going to. Okay, but on. So she just grumbles. She'll have to wait for her turn to do anything.
Okay.
You are also only. Let's see. Actually, hold on. You may be closer because that's to the wagon, moved 80 feet up, and that was 100. So actually, Sorry, everything's weird with how everything's moving in coordination with each other. Because she has 80 feet of movement, the wagon has 100.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, you're actually fairly close to it. You're only about 140 feet away.
Okay, 140 feet away from the wagon or from the
From
our
Judgment.
pursuer? From
You're
Judgment.
140 feet away from Judgment. You're 20 feet behind the wagon.
Okay, I'm gonna prepare another ray of frost to cast on his horse.
Okay. Lilia,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Okay, he's 180 feet away again.
He's 180 feet away.
Okay, I'll just ready in action. I'll just blast him again. So this is go about 120 feet.
Okay. Zilvra? Okay. Tolva is getting ready. You can see she just wants to hit this guy.
I understand. I understand that feel very well.
Al goes up and is now basically hanging off the back. Just waiting for the guy to get close.
We're like, it's like that moment in like before like a battle scene where there's just like that calm,
Yeah.
like, I want to fight. Come on, I want to fight.
The Sphinx is actually going to take to the air and start flying. And she is going to stay with the wagon, but is now in the air just to make it easier on herself. Okay. At the end of her turn, he is going to use a legendary action to overcharge his horse.
Oh,
And is going to move 60 feet up. So he is still 120 feet away. On his turn, his horse is going to move full speed up to the wagon. Everyone who held a spell can now cast it.
Let's go.
Oh, also spike growth at 150 feet first.
Yep.
So you cast that. Does he have to make any saving throws?
No saving throws.
But just whenever he passes through it,
Oh, for every 5 feet, I think.
Yeah.
he takes 2d4. Okay, and so you cast it there.
The
and it's a
horse
20
murderer, we call
It's
this.
a 20-foot radius, so 40. That's 8. You're going to roll 16d4.
The pony poker, let's call that. I'm just getting a dice roller for this, Penny.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And that might be easier.
Now, I do have to ask, does this count because it's altered the ground itself, does this count as magical or non-magical damage?
I
Here, I can take a look while
I'm
you
not
roll.
sure.
I'll take a look while you're rolling,
yeah,
Penny.
you keep rolling. You roll, Adria. We'll take a look.
Spells. What level is?
It is damage caused by a spell, so it's usually
However, I
magical
don't.
damage.
And it just says piercing.
It's also difficult terrain, so it would reduce the movement speed for the 20 foot.
See, that's the whole thing is because it's the difficult terrain itself that's causing it. Because the ground itself is sharp, it's not as if you're magically it's not like a firebolt hitting where it's magical fire damage or a magical sword hitting. It's just the ground itself has
One
turned
sec.
spiky.
I'm looking up sage advice. Let's see if I can find it. So there's no general rules for each demon. It sounds like it's an interpretation kind of thing.
Okay.
It's up
Beca-
to you then.
Because this itself, all it's doing is transforming the ground. The ground and the earth is not magical. This is non-magical damage.
Okay.
So I'm assuming he's gonna half this damage.
Or worse, be immune.
We've already dealt with immunity once. I'm assuming George is gonna throw another monster that's immune to this piercing damage.
How much damage?
36.
36.
Especially because he's asking how much damage.
That's going to be 18 would be half.
Not bad, that's so pretty good.
That's about as much as Cat did.
It crushes right through the whole thing. Even though that's difficult terrain, it does not seem to have affected this creature,
Dang it.
this mechanical beast.
It still took a good chunk of damage.
Now we also have 2 Rays of Frost and 1 Eldritch Blast. So, Eldritch Blast, what did you get to hit?
26 and 27.
Both hit. Are you shooting him or the horse?
I'm gonna take out the horse.
Okay. That will still hit.
That's 14 points of damage to the horse.
14.
Yes.
As your 2 bolts hit the horse, once again they just reflect off.
Mm.
Magical attacks.
Okay. And the 2 Rays of Frost.
Mine hits for 28.
Okay, what's it aimed at?
The horse. So mine's 9 points of frost damage.
And Nyx?
I have a 13 to hit.
That's gonna miss.
Yeah, I figured.
But its speed is reduced to 10 feet next turn.
Hold on. I'm
Or by 10
I'm invisible, so I get advantage,
Yes,
right?
you are.
Because
Yes,
it can't see me.
correct.
Doesn't know where it's coming from. So yeah, that's a 21 then.
That is going
Oh,
to
no.
hit.
Yeah. So that's 2d8. And that's 15.
15?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. He catches up with the wagon.
He does lose 20 feet of movement from us, too.
Only 10.
10
The
from me,
slowing
10
effect,
from you.
The slowing effect does not stack.
I'd assume it would.
It does not seem to affect the horse.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
God damn it. This horse is bullshit.
As it gets up, let's see. Does he even notice Al? Because Al hasn't really done anything. He's going to start swinging. The first, he's going to crush in a flail attack at the person who's been shooting at him the most.
So
He's
you
gonna-
Lilia.
He's going to attempt to hit you, Lilia. You currently have partial cover by being inside, so your armor class will go up by 3 with the amount of cover you have. What is your current armor class?
Well, my armor class 19.
19. That is a hit. That's a 19 on the die.
God damn.
I'm ready to see your health go to 0 now. After one attack.
That is you're lucky I decided to build him this way. At one point I had decided to try and make him a champion, so he would have critted right there.
Oh, God.
Oh wow, that's low. That's going to be 13 points of damage from that. Lilia, that's a 13. And you also, I want you to mark down on a paper. Actually, I'm going to mark it down.
Uh-oh. Woo-woo.
You currently have 1 wound.
Uh-oh.
Are you playing some deadline shit now?
Yes.
You currently have 1 wound from this weapon. Okay. He's going to make his second attack. This time, once again, with the flail, brings it around. He is going to attack the people on top. However, because Al's there, he's going to attack one of the random ones. So it goes Al, Sheba, Zilvra. That's going to be an attack on Al.
Oh, thank God, it's not me.
Yeah, he hits. As long as it's not single digits, he's definitely hit Al.
And everybody else, pretty much.
That is going to be 14 points of damage to Al, who is currently not raging. And Al... Okay, this is actually funny. Al takes 1 wound.
Heard his cry.
He's then going to swing once again, however, this time with the great sword side.
Wee woo.
I imagine like Al just lost a teeth.
This is going
there.
to go after Zilvra. He swings and just wraps himself kind of in the chain of the flail.
Thank God, 'cause that would have hurt me a lot.
Yes, it would have. Okay. Jellic's turn. She is going to try to vicious mockery him. For that, he's going to have to make a wisdom saving throw. That is a pass.
God damn it.
Yeah. Sasumi keeps driving those steeds along. He is now 100 feet away. Sheba will attempt 2 shots. That's 1 hit for 2 points of damage. Adria, your turn.
Penny, I think you're muted. Or something.
Hello?
There you
Yes, we can hear you now.
I don't know. He's 100 feet away. Can't do it. I'm going to try to cast Call Lightning on him.
go. Yes.
Okay, you're going to cast Call Lightning.
Riding this
Okay.
trip, pleased.
And he has to make a dex save.
And you produce a storm above us, right?
Yes.
Like storm clouds appearing and stuff.
What is your spell save DC?
15.
15. He succeeds.
Damn it.
So he's going to take half damage from this, I think it is. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. He passed. Never mind.
Yeah, half on a successful.
Okay.
So, 3D.
The horse also gets hit, by the way, because it's within 5 feet of that point.
Yeah, so it's going to take it's going to take the half damage as well.
Fuck this guy and his horse.
Fuck this guy and the horse he rode in on.
Exactly.
He's really not trying to kill you.
I have a plan with a horse. I hope it works. I want to cast Enlarge Reduce on it and make it small. Or at least, I guess it's large size, make it medium size so he can't ride it anymore.
This is
Yeah.
amazing. This image. Of
That'd be amazing.
I love this.
So what'd you roll for damage?
26.
I hope it
26, well rolled. He dodges out of the way of it so that it only deals 13. But that's still a very good roll. That's still a very good hit on a miss.
Well, it wasn't a miss. It was just
Yeah.
save.
Nyx, your turn.
Yes.
You are
I'm-
currently 100 feet away from him.
100 feet.
Yes.
I thought that we were close because we were at the cart, right?
Oh, right.
And he pulled up to the cart.
He pulled up to the cart.
And
The cart
so-
moved away, but you guys haven't yet. So
Yeah.
yeah, he's actually right next. He's actually close to you. He's about 10 feet to your side. Sorry, I forgot to move that as well.
Oh.
I'm going to cast enlarge reduce on the horse and make it one size smaller.
What is your spell save DC?
My spell save DC is 17, and it has to make a. Hold on, let me check this because it has to roll against Constitution saving throw, and I'm gonna change that to Intelligence saving throw
Thank you,
using
wizard.
my special
Okay.
law wizard stuff.
Lore wizards
It's,
are fun as hell.
So you said 17 intelligence. That is a fail. He is going to burn one of his legendary resistances.
God damn it.
Can he do that? Because
Yes.
I'm targeting the horse.
Yes.
Fuck
As
this
the
guy and his horse.
As this horse actually counts as a magical item that he is attuned to.
That is true. I think that did actually something George had for us too. Don't worry, we still have more
Hey,
options.
He burned one of his legendary resistances.
Only
Did
two
you
more.
realize
Level-
how bad that was going to be?
Only two more.
2 spell.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That was at least that was a good attempt, I believe.
Hey, at
Yes,
least
very
it
much.
blew a spell. Or it blew his resistance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would have been extremely funny if it worked. I just imagine him riding, poof, horse is small.
Tiny horse.
And he just he would probably tumble, considering the speed he's at.
He just whips the
when
horse at you guys, destroys the carriage.
Just fuck
Lilia,
this horse.
it's your turn. He is 100 feet away from you. You can see that you saw that while he was riding, his horse started to shrink, and his feet actually scraped the ground, and then it grew back to its original size.
I love it.
He looks sort of He would look very comical right now if he weren't so menacing. Oh, also, Lilia, you are going to take 1 point of necrotic damage from your wound.
Son of a bitch. Who let George play dead legs? I want to know.
We'll have to yell at the fiance.
So, what are you going to do, Lilia?
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast his fucking horns back to the Stone Age.
Okay.
I don't think it's Stone Age. I think it's actually modern.
Let's go Bronze Age.
Baroque period.
Well, it's gonna be Baroque at least with
Exactly. And hey, remember,
What are your rolls to hit?
it. Okay, that's 23 and 22.
Both are going to hit. Roll for damage.
Eighteen.
18. Once
18.
again, they're going to rebound off. I'm actually going to need you to roll another attack at disadvantage, Lilia. And what is your armor class, Nyx?
My armor class is 16.
Okay. You have a disadvantage on this roll.
Okay. That's 16.
16?
No, that's 14. I'm sorry.
can you not math, Cat? Come on.
I don't know.
14?
Unlike
okay.
you are not the best math doer.
So the bolt of purple energy just misses you, Nyx.
Hey, what the hell?
So,
She's not. Sorry.
Okay. Zilvra, your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, you just saw this thing you can see the wagon has actually taken some damage as well from the flail strikes.
Okay. So first, I'm going to reach into my grab the word stone, and I'm
Yep.
going to cast Spirit Guardians
Okay.
at 4th level.
Okay, roll me a d10,000, and I assume you're listing all of the people in the wagon.
Obviously,
the horse.
all my
You
allies.
have a wood
Yeah.
stone. Use
Anything
it.
that could possibly be helping me. Put it this way: the only person not invited is asshole and his horse.
Okay, roll me a d10,000.
You have a wood stone. Use it.
I use the word stone,
Yeah, she just did.
but I have
That's
to.
why she's rolling a d10,000.
Oh.
So 5,670. 670.
670?
Yes. I
Oh,
almost have
okay.
enough dice to roll all of it.
So you actually get healed the next time you suffer 10 points of fire damage or more. You
I'll write
will
that.
be write it down. You will be subjected to the heal spell.
Sweet. Okay.
That was actually really good.
So hold on. It was you get a cure wounds
Yeah.
after
No,
one.
no. You are subject to the heal spell the next time you take 10 or more points of fire damage. Not a cure wounds, but the heal spell itself.
All right, I have it written down.
Okay.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
That's probably
Okay,
the best person to have it happen to as well, because
So, yeah. Okay, so you have Spirit Guardians out. Tolva is going to grab just a rock, and actually he's out of rock range, and just get ready to throw it at him because she has not been able to prepare any of her spells.
oh, actually, I can hand her. I have. Can she use crossbow or hand crossbows?
She's not proficient with them, but she can still, of course, use it.
Silver will hand her one of those.
Okay, what's the range on it?
30, 120.
Okay, so she's going to take it and the ammunition, and she is going to fire. That's a miss. And reload. Al, he's going to hold his attack for when the guy finally gets back in range again. The Sphinx is going to fly up with the wagon and just stay alongside it. Judgment's turn.
Yay.
He is going to move up and actually in front of you guys. He is going to avoid the back.
If he passes within 15 feet of me, he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
That he does. And his wisdom. What is your save, DC?
17.
He passes.
Jesus Christ. One sec. Okay, he still takes half. He takes that's D10s, not D8s. He still takes the damage, but halves it, and it's
Yep,
radiant damage.
Radiant damage, yep.
$22 radiant,
Okay.
so half that, so 11.
Okay. Math.
You have little cute foxes around you.
No, they're
Around you.
angels
Aw.
because Silver is divine soul.
Okay.
makes sense.
So yes, he
Then
gets hit
chubby
by
ones?
those. He is going to then make some attacks. First attack is at the front wagon wheel.
Don't forget he has disadvantage on the first one.
Oh,
I know he doesn't. He
does?
saved it. He saved from that. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay, that is going to be a.
God damn
He
it.
rolled a 3. That is going to hit. He's got his pluses are enough. That's a hit.
Yeah,
I
makes
can
sense.
fix it after, guys. Don't worry.
The
We just need to kill
flail
this asshole.
smashes into it for 15 points of damage, and there
Rip
is an
wheel.
audible crack as the wheel buckles. It has not fully broken yet, but it buckles, and going at full speed is going to break it. He's going to slowly have his horse move back a little bit and swing upwards at whoever is closest near the front. He's not actually going to. Actually, yeah, he's going after the driver. That is a hit on Susumi.
Uh-oh.
Susumi gets smashed by the flail and gets crushed into the goes flying into the wagon. She drops the reins.
Is she unconscious or?
Yes, she is.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh,
She's an NP. She's a non-leveled NPC.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, she's
So
basically hireling. Level. And his third attack, he's going to take his greatsword and thrust it inside. We have Tolva, Jellic, Adria, Lilia inside. Am I missing anyone?
That's it. That's all.
That is going to be 3. He is going to strike at Adria. Rolls a 19 on the die. He's getting very close to critting. For 4, 5, 6, 7. So you take 14 points of slashing damage.
Don't forget, he takes damage
Adria.
back, Adria.
Yep.
Hera. Unrelated to
Yes.
this, but Zed was played in League.
So how much damage does he take back, Adria?
Wasn't that with his sword though?
Yes, he hit you with his sword, but you're wearing your thistle plate armor.
Oh, I thought that was only for like punches and stuff.
No. That's any melee attack that you get hit with. Because now, if it was just thistle made into armor, it would be an unarmed attack. But because this is magical in nature, magic, you know, 7 points of damage.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll leave it there. Okay. That is his turn. So your wagon. So you see that no one is actually controlling the steed anymore. Jellic's turn. She is going to see this and quickly scramble forward. She gets up to Susumi and she is going to use Healing Word on her.
So just say, giving them the big old no.
It has no effect. She's going to then use her action to attempt to stabilize Susumi. Hold on. Let me check
Come on.
medicine. So wisdom. Yes. Susumi is stable.
Good.
Okay. That's her turn. Susumi does not have to roll for that. Since she is done, Sheba is going to quickly reload and take 1 shot. That is going to hit for 3 points of damage. As the bullet just pings right off of the Mercy Killer. Adria, it's your turn.
I mean,
Okay. I have a question about Call of Lightning. Is it a stationary spell? Because I'm not seeing anything about if I can move it or if I can't.
Let me take a quick look. Oh, whoops. Call lightning. It appears in a cylinder that's 10 feet tall, 60-foot radius, centered on a point you can see 100 feet directly above you. The spell fails if you cannot see the point in the air where it would appear. When you cast the spell, choose a point you see within range. Concentration. I say because it's a point above you, this actually travels with you.
Okay.
Because you're calling the lightning to you, And it's the whole thing of it's a 60-foot radius around you as long as you're concentrating on this. Actually, how much damage did you just take from that hit with the sword?
14, I think.
14. Make me a concentration check. So Constitution saving throw. And what is it? 10 or half damage?
At least 10 or half damage, whichever is highest.
Yeah, it's 10 or half damage. So DC 10 on a Constitution saving throw.
14.
14. You are able to maintain concentration.
Also, even if the cloud doesn't move, it doesn't matter as long as she can see the cloud and the target, I think, because there isn't a range on the light.
Ooh, actually, Sasumi is once again unconscious. Well, she's unconscious. That's one death saving throw.
How is she
fail.
unconscious?
No, Sasumi.
Yeah, how is she unconscious? That's what I'm confused about. Because didn't she just get stabilized?
She got stabilized, but then she failed. She basically lost a saving throw again.
I thought
Because-
She got stabilized and she took damage again. So
No. Actually, yeah, she took damage on her turn.
Oh, the wound.
Yes.
Yeah.
How do we get rid of those? Do we know?
You do not know right now. So, Adri, you're going to call lightning on it?
How far away is it from the wagon?
He's in melee combat with the wagon. So you could
Okay.
try and have it land on his other side. Actually,
Yeah, I mean, it's you can choose a point you can see, so you
Yeah.
don't have to choose a target in and of itself. Like, you don't have
Yeah,
to
each
choose-
creature within 5 feet of that point must make a dexterity saving throw. So you can do it on his opposite side.
Yeah, I want to do it on the
Yeah.
opposite side so it's not hitting anybody else in the wagon.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw plus 3. He passes.
Okay. And... Yeah. 3d10. Oh. 13.
13.
Mhm.
Okay. Uh, and was that halved or no?
No, not halved.
Okay, so that's going to be 6 points of damage. Okay. Okay. So the bolt of lightning comes down. You can just see the static rippling across his armor. Do you have a bonus action you wish to take?
Don't know what No.
Okay. Nyx, you are up.
Yeah.
He is still about 10 or so feet away from you.
Uh-huh. Could I tell the Sphinx to move with him, so she always stays within a certain range of him?
Make a persuasion check. Yeah,
Because I'm
persuasion.
already thinking of using a trash spell, Witch Bolt, and make it a little bit less trash, but just basically in a 30 feet all the time. That's the idea, basically, that when he moves, the Sphinx moves with him because she has the speed to keep up.
Okay.
That's 12.
12. I'm not staying any closer to him than I need to be.
Well, you can stay 30 feet away. That's about what I need.
Okay. So you can now make. Do you have an action you wish to take?
So basically, what I want to do is cast Witch Bolt on him,
Yep.
and have the Sphinx always stay within 30 feet of him, so I
Okay.
don't lose it.
So you've already made your plea to the Sphinx. Make your attack.
Okay. Yeah. She pulls out a twig that is split and almost fall down to the metal. It is blackened, and she casts Witch Bolt. 18 to hit.
Miss.
God damn it.
The
Oh, well,
bolt
so
of
much for that.
lightning streaks out and just hits against the great
Hold on.
sword part of.
I forgot again. I have advantage because
Yes.
I'm invisible.
Yes, you do.
The other one
It's-
is a natural one, so
Hits the sword, goes into the sword, and just trails right down the flail to the ground.
god damn it.
Lilia, your turn. This guy is right beside you. Susumi has just been crushed into the main cabin of the wagon and currently seems to be bleeding out. You are also going to take an additional 2 points of necrotic damage from your wound.
Okay, let's stop. I hate this.
Same.
So exactly how close to me is he?
He is within 10 feet of you. If you wish, you can be within 5 feet of him.
And nobody currently has the veins, right?
We should stop.
Correct.
Anyways.
Correct.
We should stop so
one
we don't cause
currently-
more damage.
Yeah, no one currently has the reins.
Lola will run up and try and grab the veins to the horse. Because Sissimi is kind of out of commission.
Yeah. Okay, you grab the reins to the horse. That's a move, and I'm gonna say, you still have one bonus action.
Bonus action, bonus action.
And actually, what are you gonna try and do? Are you gonna just let them keep running? Or are you gonna try and stop them?
Trying to stop who?
Stop the
The
horse.
horses. The horse. You're now the one who's controlling the wagon, the carriage.
Stop the horse.
I'm gonna try and stop him, yeah.
Okay, make me a animal handling check. This will be your whole turn.
Naturally, baby!
Nat 20. The horse slows down and comes to a stop. Zilvra, your turn.
All right. Well, probably gonna be a dumb idea here. Silver's gonna try and. Where is he in relation to me?
In relation to you, he's pretty much right below you.
All right. I'm assuming like, can I stab him with a dagger or?
If you want to, you can attempt to reach out and stab him with the dagger.
Would I be at disadvantage of that or no?
No, you're not at disadvantage
Okay.
for that.
Yep. Then I'll stab at him.
Okay, and you're technically not flanking him just because you're on the same exact side as the other enemy in close combat with him.
But I will say this: it does 5 feet within any ally.
True.
That is a 27.
27 will hit. Roll for damage.
Woo. D4, D12 plus 2d6.
Okay. Count the d12 separately.
It is. Wouldn't it be? I would say. I guess it is regular, not magical. If it's a magic weapon.
Oh, no. Never mind. Count them all together.
So.
It is a magic weapon, so it does deal magic damage.
22 points of damage.
22. Okay.
And. That's. How's everyone's health looking?
I'm
I'm
fine.
full.
People aren't too injured. The only one who seems to be very injured right now is Susumi.
And I don't think healing word didn't work on her with the last.
You
time.
don't know. You don't know because you are up top. You can't see her.
I mean, I can probably have gotten it from Adria or Lilia because we can instantly communicate with each other through the mind.
True.
Okay, I guess that'll be my turn.
Okay. Volva sees him there and is actually going to run up and try to punch him because that's really all she has right now. That's a miss. Wait, hold on. She's a +4. Oh no, that is actually a hit. For... All right. Max damage on unarmed blow. She does a total of 4 points of damage when halved.
Oh, she's
That's
crying.
pretty good, though, like, comparatively.
Yeah, she has a +4 strength bonus and does D4 unarmed. And she is going to, with her bonus action, she's going to use Bardic Inspiration on Jellic so that she can try and stop Susumi's bleeding.
Yeah, thank you.
Al's turn. Now that everything's stopped, he can actually get closer. He sees Susumi get crushed and is going to fly into a righteous rage
Yeet.
and attack this guy with reckless attacks.
Yeah, Al. I need to get 2 more D8s.
That's the same thing. So his first attack is a miss. His second attack will hit. I'll roll that one last because of reasons.
Oh, God.
So that's
Oh, it's probably the half one.
14. No, he's not immune to that. So 14, 16, 22. 22 plus 7. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, sorry. 22 plus 5 is 27. Plus 9, 18. 37, 45 points of damage to this guy.
Damn, Al.
Yeah. So he bites down, and you see one of the shoulder pads crimp in. I said, how much? 45?
Yep.
Okay. So 1. So you can see he's lost a third of his life at this point.
Damn. We've done it, guys. We got a third of his life out.
And that's all Al has for his attacks this turn. The Sphinx is going to land about 30 feet away from him.
Nice.
She's not getting anywhere close to him
That's smart.
to even do an attack. And Judgment's turn.
Give me
Now
a
that
will
you
save.
guys-
Give me a wisdom save first.
Yep. Oh wow. That is going to be a fail. He is actually going to burn a second
Good.
legendary resistance. I keep forgetting he has legendary actions too.
Good.
I always forget about his
So,
about legendary actions.
I'm gonna half it for you because I already have. He's taking half from it, right? Because you saved
Don't half it. Just
24.
24. Okay.
I had to grab 2 more dice to be able to roll all 4 of them at once.
Oh.
And it's radiant damage.
Yep.
God, I love.
Okay. Yeah, so his turn, because he did pass, he sees that you are, Zilva, are the center of this,
I'm the center of attention.
you're the center of this radiant damage, so he is going to first level an attack against you with the great sword.
I'm radiant.
That's 22 to hit.
As if you even have to ask if that hits.
He is going to deal 22 points of slashing damage. He's going to make one attack at
Ow.
Al with the great sword. He has advantage. He is going to hit. Al is
and-
going. Oh,
George,
wow!
I
Yeah?
saved on the con save.
Okay. Al, that's only 5, 12. I'll take 6 points of damage.
He just took my almost half my health with that one attack.
And he actually has one more attack because you two have been doing damage to him. Call it high or low, which is safe for you.
High. I have to go high since I'm high up.
He rolled a 3
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
on a d6.
Oh, God. I don't know if that's good or bad now.
That's a low.
Okay,
High
thank
was
God.
safe for you. No, high was safe for you.
Yes, high was safe for me. Thank God.
A 3 is not high. A 3 is low.
My brain at a moment was like, no, wait, never mind. I'm dumb.
That's gonna hit you with a 24 to hit.
Hey, Al, you mean?
No, you.
You said
I said high. I said which do you want to be safe for you,
Oh.
highs or lows? You called high. He rolled a 3, which was a low.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So I
no.
thought that it would be low would hit Al, high would hit me.
No, I told you
Okay.
which one do you
Well,
want to be
fuck.
safe with.
I'm probably gonna go down here.
He just rolled minimum damage.
Oh, thank God.
That's going to be 10 points of slashing damage.
That's still a lot of damage. Also, I did save again. I rolled a 16 on the die there.
Okay. And those are his 3 attacks. His steed is now going to attack, now that it doesn't have to move. It is going to rear up and attack Al. That is... Al's armor class is only a 15. First attack will miss. Second attack will hit. For 5, 11 damage, so it'll be 5 damage to him after resistance. Okay. That's his turn. Oh wait. You got hit by the... Oh shoot. Regain those 10 because that should not have been an attack with the great sword. That's an attack with the flail.
Oh, God.
That would have hit you. 18 damage. And you have 1 wound.
Joy.
Yep. Jellic is going to attempt to continue trying to stop Susumi from bleeding out. As she is going to use that bardic inspiration, that lovely, lovely inspiration. It's a 14 with her, and then with her bonuses, that is enough. Susumi no longer has the wound on her,
Yay.
and Susumi is stabilized. Shiba will unload 2 shots at the horse. Only 1 will hit. Nice. 14, so 7 damage. Yeah. You all have magic weapons. He doesn't. He just has a gun. Adria, your turn.
Okay. Is there a way I can maneuver Call of Lightning to just hit him and his horse and not my allies?
Yes,
Around
you can yes, you can basically have it land behind him.
Okay. I want to do that.
Okay. He needs to make, because he's no longer on the horse and directly controlling it telepathically, because they're in contact, it will have to roll separately. What is your spell save DC?
15.
15, and this is a dexterity save.
Yeah.
He fails, the horse passes. So he will take full damage, the horse will take half damage.
Oh, actually, and George, I have a question. Because wouldn't
Yeah.
the horse also now need to take a make a saving throw? For
He
me?
was on it at the beginning, so it
Ah.
passed its saving throw, but it did take damage.
Okay.
Yeah,
21.
21 points of damage, so that's 10 to the horse and 21 to him.
And as a bonus action, I want to use Healing Word on Zilva.
Okay.
What do you
Is the word stop? No dying?
Yes. No dying.
I mean,
What level?
I don't have much choice in this matter.
Yes, you do.
Really don't.
Third level.
3rd level, okay.
4.
And just so you know, Zilver, because that was a lot of damage with that. Right now, the highest you can be healed to is let's see, is 32.
Oh, wow. Well, you got 11 back.
I got 11 HP back.
Mhm.
What level did you cast it at?
Third level.
How is it?
Did you remember to add your wisdom bonus?
How did like that? You
Yeah.
must have rolled really a low there.
It was 3, 2, and 3.
Okay. At the end of your turn, yeah. Seeing that you've just called that on, he is going to use all 3 legendary actions he has for this turn to use his terrifying gaze to attempt to stun everyone. Everyone, make me a Constitution saving throw, DC of 18.
Oh, no.
Thank you, proficiency in con saves.
Al.
I'm
Oh,
done.
thank God, Al. Wait, hold on. Oh, thank God.
Holy shit, I just made it.
Also, Kat, you should start throwing out some bardic inspiration.
Right!
You have that. You're a
I
bard.
do.
That was really extended because you lagged out.
Okay, so who passed?
Me.
Okay, Nyx, you failed. Adria, what'd you get?
A nat 1.
Oh,
Nat 1. Okay.
No!
The Sphinx fails. Jellic fails. Assume he's
Jesus.
unconscious. And what did Nyx get?
Hera? She's frozen.
Zilver, can you message Nyx?
I think she's frozen right now. Oh, she just
Yeah.
messaged me. She just lost internet.
Okay.
I just sent a message. What did you roll?
I,
Oh, she's back.
What do I even need to roll? I have
Con
no
save.
idea.
Con save.
I can't say because I just for some stupid reason my router just decided, or I don't know, my internet decided to no. I don't know what that is. Internet. Who needs internet? Con save. That's not good. I think. What am I rolling against anyway?
To be
DC
stunned.
18. Against stun.
What exactly happened?
Because
I did.
he used his
Okay,
legendary actions for terrifying gaze to stun everyone.
Is it a spell?
It's not a spell, it's an action.
Damn it.
His utterly frightful presence has you all. He's trying to get you all shaking in the knees.
I have a 13.
13. You are stunned as well and lose your turn. However, thankfully, this takes up 3 of his 3 legendary actions per turn. So don't worry too much.
Granted, you can use that every turn.
Nyx, your turn. You have lost your turn. That is over. Lilia, it is your turn.
Fuck.
Agreed.
Okay. Okay, so the crash stopped. Who is stunned again? Better question, who is not stunned?
You're not sure.
I mean, she can literally ask and reply.
Yeah.
I'm
the
not.
only ones who reply are Zilvra, Tolva, Al. Yeah, those are the only ones who reply.
Okay, oh, there's better than I thought it would be. How close is he at this point?
He's in melee combat with the wagon, with Zilvra, with Al, and with Adria.
Okay, just little tiny question here. So, the Emperor's Mercy, does it only deal double damage to evil creatures whenever it's hit? Or
No.
is it double damage? Oh,
It
cool!
deals, it deals double damage to evil creatures. It has crit bonuses, but it always deals double damage to evil creatures.
Alright, cool, let's do this!
Okay.
Champion Sword! Champion Sword, motherfucker!
Hey, Adria, I think you're going to be getting this next sword.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
Okay, so 2 plus 7 plus 2, so that's 20.
Can you beat armed?
24 to hit.
Okay, that is going to hit. Roll for damage.
Okay, so that's 8 plus 3. I think it's also plus 2, so that's 13 times 2 is 26 points of damage.
Okay. 26 points of damage. Your sword slams, you thrust right into him. And normally you'd expect it to kind of like bend and just stop against such heavy plate armor, but it seems to just sink in like a hot knife through butter. Zilvra?
Eat
Or-
shit! Hold on, I still have a bonus action, right?
Yes, you do. You get one every turn.
I'll give Zilver Bardic inspiration.
Hell yeah. Mainly,
Give
I want.
Al. Let's give Al Bardic.
I was gonna say, please give me so I can keep making these con checks when I take damage.
Okay.
My turn. I
Yes.
will backstab him again.
Okay, make an attack roll.
That is 14 on the die, 15, 16, 17. I have to go back to 21.
21 will just hit him.
And do I get sneak attack here or no?
Yes, because there are multiple people in combat with him. Or you have multiple friends.
Yeah.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 19, 20. 29.
29 points of damage.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to disengage and move 30 feet away.
Okay.
I am not playing this melee game with his bullshit.
That's a lot of damage. Okay. Tolva is going to move forward and attempt to punch him.
Don't die, Tolva, because then she'll be Tolva dead.
Hits for... Oh, wow, max again, so that's 4
Yeet.
points after resistance. Al is actually now fighting the horse since the horse started kicking him.
I just
In
pictured
his rage, he's attacking the horse, and he is going reckless attacks on the horse. That's 1 hit. That's 2 hits against the horse.
he's not horsing around.
That is going to be 10, 18... 24, 27, 28, 32 to the horse. And second attack, 10, 17, 23, 29 more damage to the horse. So both of them are looking heavily damaged and in a very bad way.
Good.
Okay. That was Al's turn. The Sphinx was stunned. Judgment's turn. And his horse's turn. So the horse, wisdom saving throw, pass. Him, wisdom saving throw, pass.
Oh, and say
So
if
they
they're
only
not, no, if they're not within 15 feet of me, they're safe.
They're within 15 feet of you. They're in melee combat.
I disengaged and moved 30 feet away.
Oh, you disengage, move 30 feet away? Oh, okay. They don't have to do that. They passed anyways.
Yes, I'm not playing this. I'm fighting you in melee because I have
Yeah.
21 HP now.
The horse is going to attack Al with advantage. That's 1 hit.
No, leave
That's
us
2
alone.
hits. Yeah, Al's being beaten up by a horse.
Fuck this horse.
That's 7 plus 11, 17 total damage, so 8 more to Al. And the ones who are currently in combat with Judgment right now are only Tolva and Lilia. So he's going to attack Lilia with the Great Sword. That's a hit, not a crit. For 14 points of damage. He's then going to since he now notices that you have the Emperor's Mercy, he brings the flail around, hits. There was a 13 on the die. He rolled a 25. He does another 14 points of damage to you. And he is going to then swing with the greatsword against Tolva.
No.
That's going to hit with a 19 total. For 7, 11, 18 points of damage.
Ow.
Okay. That was his turn. Everything resets. Jellic is stunned, so her turn is gone. Sasumi's unconscious. Shiba was stunned. That is gone. Adria, you lose 1 of your stuns since you had 2 rounds for rolling a nat 1 and being super terrified.
He's very, very scary.
Yes.
Yes. At the end of your turn, he is actually going to use a legendary action to make an attack with his flail at you, Adria.
Mm.
Since you are stunned, he does have advantage. You're so lucky I wasn't using the great sword. That is a natural 20.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god!
Granted, at least he takes damage for this.
Yes.
Don't worry, I have heals and a res. As long as I live, you guys are okay.
12. You take 27 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. Nyx, it is your turn. You are no longer stunned.
Okay. I hope I don't regret this because I'm going to burn both my third level spell slots that I still have left to do the following.
Yep.
Nyx pulls out some of her rancid tallow, stuffs it into a ball, and then stuffs a flintstone into it instead of a brimstone. And then sprinkles some powdered iron over it and throws it at the right behind Judgment and his horse. And it explodes into a ball of lightning, or a sphere of lightning, if you will, because she's casting Flaming Sphere, but changing the damage to lightning, because we've seen that work. And I'm also going to use another third level spell slot to increase the save DC by this by 2. Currently, nothing happens, only when it's his turn.
Yep. Adria, mark on your character.
Oh, hold on. I can use my bonus action to ram the sphere into him. I forgot that. So he has to make a save DC against dexterity against 19.
Against 19, he has advantage. He will fail on that.
Yeah, I also cast it as a third level spell. And I'm going to expand for this another first level spell slot.
Can you only use? I think you can only use one of those at a time.
Oh, let me check. It might be. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think you can only use
PDF
one.
Open.
I think you can only use one of those at a time.
No secrets, alterings. There. Alchemical. When you cast a spell with, whoop, missed it. Spell slot, you can expend one additional spell slot to augment that is fair for this casting. Mix and girls. Yeah, only one. Okay, then scratch that with the first double spell. Only.
Okay.
It was terrible. That was 4 damage. I rolled 2 ones and a 2.
Oof.
Yikes.
He feels the electricity behind him, and as another legendary action on his turn, he is going to once again, because he hit Adria, felt himself get injured, then felt himself get electrocuted, and she's been the one doing a lot of electric damage.
I mean, I've also been doing a lot of electric damage.
True, you have, but you are currently out of range, and this is just a legendary action. That was 23. I actually need you, Adria, to make me a Constitution saving throw. Your DC is an 11.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
What'd you get?
That one again.
That one. No! You lose concentration on Call Lightning, and he is going to attempt to smack you again with his flail.
Fine, you're just gonna get hit again.
Penny.
Actually, he's going to go after you with the Great Sword half.
It doesn't look so great to me.
Not a critical, but that is a hit with a 21.
Cutting words!
Cutting words?
Cutting words!
Cutting words. Okay. Use one of your Bardic Inspiration dice to try and lower it. You need to roll a 3 or higher.
Come on, cat.
Come on. You can do it.
8!
Yeah!
You reduce it. You're cutting words.
What's your cutting words, cat?
Yeah, what do you say to him?
Stay away from my face, you male please fuckface!
He looks over at you as you say that, trying to figure out what you're saying. His greatsword just right over her head. It's now your turn, Lilia.
Okay.
Asshole.
Okay, we'll go down again. Get police mercy.
What'd you
At
roll?
20.
That motherfucking shitty.
Oh,
He
yeah.
has to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 15.
Mm-hmm.
He has advantage on it. He passed, which means that not only will he take the regular damage, so deal the regular damage and double it. So the 1d8 plus
Mhm.
5.
Okay.
Yep, 1d8 plus 5.
Oh. Yes, I'm just. Okay, so that's 13.
13. So doubled it is 26. Again.
Mm-hmm.
You really rolled another 8 on.
No,
Oh,
I
wait.
don't.
Oh, wait. Because this is a critical. Hold on, that's 8 plus 5, so 13. Add another d8.
13. That's just 2.
Okay, so that's 15, 30 points of damage. Now, the other ability of this weapon. Roll. Oh wait, you're also going to take beginning of your. It's also going to deal 10d6 force damage to him.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
I'm just using it up.
you're also going to take 8 points of necrotic at the beginning of your turn. I forgot.
Okay, well, that's 42 points of force damage.
42. Okay. Your sword, you thrust right into him. Goes right through the center of his chest, and there's this explosive force as your sword attempts to steal his soul. You see him stumble down to the ground. However, you see the flail head start to glow, and that glow starts to knit his wounds back together.
No!
Hold on. That's 9.
Gap froze, so she's getting all mad.
That's like 70 points of damage.
However, when his chest plate, when the light is gone from both weapons just exhibiting their basically ultimate power for this, you see that the chest is still somewhat bent open, and he's standing there. You nearly shattered him. At the end of your turn, do you have a bonus action you wish to take?
Yeah, I'll use my bonus action to give Al Bardic Inspiration so he can just
Okay.
finish my spell.
End of
No
your
faith
turn.
in me. Ow.
End of your turn. He's going to use his last legendary action for the turn and try and smash you with that flail.
Hulk smash.
What is your armor class again?
16.
He hits with an 18.
Cutting words.
Actually, yeah, it's a reaction. You could attempt to cut. Wait, how much Bardic Inspiration have you used? You've given Al Bardic Inspiration twice. You used Cutting Words. You gave,
I still have. No, Solid Rest is apparently its own thing. So it doesn't get my Bardic Inspiration.
No, I know, but I think you've used 4 so far.
No, that's 3.
2 bardic inspirations, 1 cutting words.
Didn't she give Bardic Inspiration to someone else other than Al? Because she's given him.
She talked about giving it to me and then decided on Al.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what you think, though.
She has no faith in me.
Okay.
Apparently.
She has a total. Okay, and you've got a total of 5. So yes,
Yeah.
you can attempt to cutting words this.
Okay, I'm gonna cutting words this. Huh?
Actually, wait. You can't. I don't think you can use cutting words after it's been declared for that. So I was saying I was attacking her. She'd have to say that
I'm
before I
not
told
sure.
the
How do
total.
cutting words go, Cat?
Cutting words as a reaction by a creature. You can shoot in specific makes an attack roll, ability check or damage roll. You can spend revenue to bonus inspiration roll the die and subtract the number creature's roll. You can do so after the roll, but before knowing
Before knowing the
the
result.
result.
Okay, so then.
Because I had already said he's
Yeah.
hit, so he hits you.
Well, I can do every damage.
That is going to be 15 points of damage.
Okay, but I rolled 5.
That
So
keeps you
that's
alive.
That's going to
Barely.
be
So-
10 points of damage to you.
Oh, you.
That literally keeps me alive.
That really did keep you alive. God damn.
Zilvra?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what cutting words do you do
I
if
have
flail comes down on you?
That didn't kill me.
I live, bitch.
Your mother smells of elder.
Bitch, blocked. Come back here, I got something to tell you. Unblocked. Bitch!
All right.
Zilvra, it is your turn.
Zilver is gonna move 15
Guys,
feet from him, and she's gonna throw her dagger.
Okay.
Come on, nat 20. That's not a nat 20, but it's a hit. So 16,
What's the total?
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23.
That will hit.
All right, and I'm assuming I can sneak attack here because there's others in range.
It is a sneak attack, yes.
Fuck him up!
That's some high rolls there. That's 3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22 points of damage.
22. You see that when you hit him, the flail glows
Okay, noted. We
a
need to-
little bit. So 11.
I'm assuming we
It
need-
doesn't. When the dagger hits him, the electricity sparkles around it and it kind of skitters off, rather than sticking in like it was.
Okay, and then I'll use my bonus action to call it back to me.
Okay.
That's a 16, so I pass it.
Okay.
And there's my action.
Tolva is honestly, she's not sure what else she can do at this point.
Zilver
other
actually
than
will
keep
call
well.
out, like, get the weapon off, the mace off of him.
She's going to attempt to athletics to try and pull that away. So she rolls a total of 10, 11. She rolls a 13 total.
Come on.
that's
Come on,
cute.
Tova.
And he rolls a 21.
God damn it.
Yeah.
So she attempts to grab it from him, and he just rips her aside.
Just bat hands, huh?
Yeah. Al is just still going after that horse. Like he is raging against the horse.
Rage against...
Sorry.
What you're saying is, George, is he's raging,
He's
against,
raging
the machine.
against the machine. Jinx.
I don't have soda
Ow.
for you, so I don't know what soda
So-
is, so...
That hits. That's 2 hits with his rage.
Yeah, ow.
Kill the horsey.
Okay. 10, 15, 19, 25, 31, 40 points of damage with the first hit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Is he
And-
still alive?
The horse is still alive. He's tearing this thing apart, though. Most of the outer plating has fallen off of this horse. You can see the gears underneath.
Ow!
10, 13, 23, 29 more damage. This machine, it's moving very spasmodically at this point. The Sphinx is going. Yeah, on the Sphinx's turn, it sees that it's just going to take off and start flying. Yeah. Nyx, you are being carried away by it unless you wish to jump off.
Don't jump off, Nyx.
I mean, she's still invisible, and she no, she actually does stay on the. I mean, I can still control my my lightning sphere, so I can help you with that.
Yeah.
And she maybe she will be trying to convince the Sphinx to return and help, because she probably has a pretty good chance of wresting that that weapon out of their hand.
Okay. You on your turn, you can attempt to make another persuasion check. The Sphinx just wants to be gone.
Yeah.
Judgment's turn.
I need will saves from him.
Yep. From the horse, that's a pass. From him, that is a pass.
God fucking damn it.
For the hold on, I also have the lightning sphere.
And the
For
lightning
the
sphere,
horse,
I don't
that's
think
a
that you can
pass.
target the lightning sphere.
The lightning sphere only at the end of the turn if he
Yes.
ends
Okay.
there. So if he moves, he may move out of it.
Okay.
24 again.
24 damage. Okay. The horse just collapses into a pile of mechanical
Yes.
rubble.
I did it.
Judgment, you can see, is barely maintaining a foothold. He is actually going to 5-foot step away from the lightning sphere while staying in everyone's combat range. And he is going to flip a greatsword attack at Lilia.
I would suggest cutting words like cat right now. Actually, you can't. You used your reaction. You used your reaction already.
I already used my reactions, yeah!
Yeah, for damage.
Well,
So
night,
that's
night.
going to hit you.
Night, night,
for,
Lilia. Don't worry, I
13
can res you.
damage.
You're unconscious.
Yeah.
He's going to give another greatsword blow at Adria.
Don't
That's
worry,
going to hit.
cat. I can res you if you die.
I haven't done saves, you asshole!
I mean,
That's,
not if he attacks you.
22 damage to Adria.
Okay.
Don't forget to roll your damage back.
Oh yeah.
I feel like
And-
I need to constantly remind you of that, Penny.
Come on, roll some good damage here! Roll some
How-
good damage!
How satisfying would that be if you killed him just by him punching you?
I am amazing!
9.
9. Okay. That's...
He falls
Oh,
over dead.
wait. Hold on, that was... He... passed. Okay. No, he does not fall over dead.
How funny would that
Damn it.
be, though?
It would be. He is actually going to make his last flail attack against Adria as well. That is a hit
He must be suicidal.
Suicide.
for 12
Suicide.
points of damage.
It's not as bad.
So, does he take damage again?
Yes, he will take damage again.
Come on, Adria.
Hello here!
You've been training for this all campaign. Just getting the shit kicked out of you.
8.
8. Okay. He is on his last legs.
Silver, ow, you
Jel-
need to take him out.
Jellic's turn. She's going to see that even though she's a wizard in her own right, she sees that that Lilia has fallen and pulls away and is going to attempt to stabilize her. She
She's alright.
fails.
Oh no. It's fate.
Sasumi is still unconscious. Shiba steps up, and he is going to take one shot. Natural 20.
Oh yeah.
I'm
The NPC is gonna kill steal us.
Mhm.
okay.
By 1 point.
He killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He recovers from his panic, looks down, sees Sasumi on the ground,
Oh.
jumps down, shoves the gun inside of the faceplate, and just fires.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
And the body, the head is completely removed. And it just falls down, and you can see there's nothing inside the suit of armor itself.
That
Mm.
A
Hell
red
yeah.
mist slowly starts escaping.
sucks.
What? Do you know
Oh.
what this is?
The red mist.
Yes.
Make me an Arcana check. I'm also going to need Adria, Tolva, and Sheba to make me Constitution saving throws.
18.
I'm so bad when I'm
Shiva,
unconscious.
Oh fuck.
18.
18. This is probably the malevolent soul of the mercy killer. Adria, what was your con save?
16.
16. You pass.
Good girl. Good
Shiba.
girl.
Sheba and Tolva are now having to take death saves.
Are they both unconscious?
Yeah, as it came out, it did enough that it knocked
Oh,
them unconscious,
God
and they are
damn.
now bleeding out.
Oh no.
Okay. Next turn is Adria. Adria,
I'm
before-
sorry.
actually, because he's dead, your stun wears off.
Oh, okay.
You also take 4 points of necrotic damage from your wounds.
Okay.
What do you do on your turn?
Cure wounds? Someone who's unconscious, please.
Yeah.
There's so
Um.
many. Lilia will be fine. Ignore her.
I need to use healing word on Shiva.
Okay. What level?
Third level.
Just use
Third
the first
level?
level. Don't bother putting a lot of points into that just in case.
Yeah, then. Yeah, first level. I don't know how.
Just because third level's a little expensive.
What is first level? Okay, 1d4.
Just enough to pick them up.
Nice. 7.
7. Okay. Sheba is conscious again. Do you have an action you wish to do in your turn?
Maybe pull the bodies away from the stinky corpse.
The vapor is gone
Oh,
at this
okay.
point.
Okay.
Maybe go
It only just basically erupted when he died.
quick, steal his sword. You're the
I
only one in our party who can use it, I think.
I figured Lilia.
I don't think Lilia can use martial weapons.
Nyx can use it.
How can Nyx use a martial heavy weapon? I'm assuming it's a heavy weapon.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I don't.
can't use it.
I think
Ooh,
we
let me come up together.
Adria has so many goddamn magical weapons. Jesus Christ.
I do.
And she uses none of them.
Because I wasn't getting close.
She does.
I wasn't getting close.
George, are you just realizing that Penny has 4, I think, magical items now?
No. You pick it up, Adria.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
Okay. 1, 2,
It's actually 5 because I forgot I have
4.
oh
the
jeez.
cloak of use.
Oh no.
I figure this is gonna hurt
Oh no.
you though.
Oh
From George
No.
doing this.
Oh no.
You take 21 points of
hate
necrotic
this.
damage.
Oh Jesus
up.
I'm
Christ.
down. That's like
And yes, you are unconscious
Jesus
I'm
I'm
Christ.
down.
and bleeding out.
Yeah.
Well, at least you haven't like fully died yet due to necrotic damage, because that would steal your soul away
Yeah, we need that. That's important.
to bring you back to life. So
Yeah, don't do
you
that.
Don't want to. You don't want to die right now, because then she can't bring you back. Okay,
Mhm.
Too.
Nyx, it is your turn. So the Sphinx is not looking at the battle currently, and you're currently being borne away.
Okay, Nyx
As you
cries
look
out,
back,
"We
though,
won!"
well, that's good. That means that we can go and leave, that they won't come after us.
I want to say goodbye. I want to say goodbye.
You can always shout.
Also, you can just say it in our heads. Though
Yes,
2 of the
You
3.
can also say it in your head, since you did cast this telepathic bond to us.
But
I
I wanna
figure all of
give
us can
hugs,
hear this
and
too.
With that, she jumps off and casts Featherfall.
Okay, good. You actually had something prepared for that, and not
You
just
had
a
an
bunch
exit
of
strategy.
Okay, Lilia. Beginning of your turn. You
How
take-
high am I, by the way?
You do land on the ground.
Okay, so I'm about 60 feet high. Good. So
Yeah.
because that's the descent rate I have.
Yep.
Okay, so I safely land 60 feet. Nice.
Lilia.
I mean, that's only my reaction. I think is I could still do more. I'm gonna dismiss. I think the lightning sphere because I don't think we
Okay.
need that anymore, and I don't want anyone accidentally running into it or something like that. That would be bad.
Yes.
But that
And,
would take
there
your-
are people. There are people unconscious, right?
Yes.
Yes,
3
but
people.
you're also about 80 feet away from the fight.
Yeah. I'm running over there basically.
Okay. So, because hold on, let me take a look at Featherfall.
I don't think it uses my movement because I fall naturally anyway. But like gravity
But
pulls
it will
me down.
But it will take time. Is the thing.
60
So
feet per turn, I
Featherfall-
believe.
One reaction when you are a creature within 60 feet of you falls. Fallen creature spends 60 feet per round until the spell ends. If the creature lands before the spell ends, takes no falling damage, can land on its feet. So I will count that actually as your movement for
Okay,
that,
that's fair.
because it
I
actually
just-
it takes you time to
Just
fall.
make a, yeah. She does make a superhero landing when she
Okay.
A slow-mo superhero landing.
a slow-mo superhero landing, exactly.
So, Lilia, beginning of your turn, you will fail one death saving throw from your wounds, and I need you to make me a death saving throw.
Oh god.
Don't roll in that one.
16.
16, you pass a death saving throw.
Okay, good. That means I can wait and go heal Adria first.
Okay. Yeah, it's Zilvera's turn.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
Do Adria or Lilia have healing potions on them?
Do you guys?
I have
Uh,
potions, but I have the honeycombs.
Okay.
Like,
If you have the honeycombs, I know that. All right. So
but
first,
I would keep healing potions.
as long as one of you has something, so I'm gonna use cure wound or not cure wounds. I'm gonna use Healing word on Lilia. So,
Oh. Oh.
What?
Shoot. Actually, I need you to. Lilia, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
wee woo.
I keep dropping my dice in between my legs.
You should probably not do that.
That's what she said.
That's not where your dice belong.
Don't play.
Okay, you are no longer suffering from any of those wounds. Adria, because yours had just passed, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
$18.
Okay. Zilvra, beginning of your turn, you will take 1 point of damage, and I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
16.
Okay. You no longer have any wounds.
Yeet.
So everyone's cured of wounds except for currently Al, because I haven't been rolling for him since he's immune to the type of damage.
All right. So, Kat, you get 9 points of health back. And she'll walk over to Adria and feed her honeycomb.
I'm alive!
Feed her a honeycomb.
Oh,
So-
you have honeycombs.
Adria has honeycomb for a healing item.
Mm,
I gave her all
Aw.
my rock candy, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have used that.
yeah.
No, do you remember what the rock candy does? Random potion effect.
Yeah!
Because I'm chaos, the person.
You mean you would have given one of that to Nyx because she would have eaten it
No, I would have given it to
Random.
Adria because it's really funny.
as she's
So,
making death saving throws. You would have given her rock candy.
I
that
mean,
might have
I
killed her.
literally gave her the rock candy to cut her leg off. So,
just so you guys know, for max health right now, Zilvra, your maximum health is 32. Adria, you cannot be healed above.
why can't I be healed above 30?
Adria,
Oh,
you cannot be healed above 45, and Lilia, you cannot be healed above 29.
Oh wow.
Ow. Okay, so
Yeah.
but yeah, Adria, what's the what do I need to roll for the honeycomb?
It acts as a good berry, so I think it's just one.
Just 1 HP. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you get 1 HP back then.
Yeah, it's still good.
It's a good berry.
Okay.
And
Tolva's turn. She passes a death save.
good.
Al comes down out of his rage, passes his saving throw
I
against
hope
his
he
wound.
passes his wound saving throw.
Yeah, with a +7, I would hope he doesn't fail. And he is going to look at the weapon that Adria just tried to pick up.
Oh, God.
Everybody in my head.
That's a 22 on his Arcana check.
Damn.
Yeah, guys, I'm all for leaving this here. This weapon will kill all of us.
I mean, he really tried to. So.
Well, no, it's a wholly evil weapon.
Oh, we should bury it or something.
If something good tries to even touch it, it just starts sucking the life out of it.
Oh, okay. What if
Oh.
something neutral touches it?
Yeah, I wouldn't try that. If you're not with the sword, if you're not with this weapon, you're against
We
it.
should probably bury it or something then. Hey Al, do you want to start digging a hole?
I'll help Al dig a hole.
Guys,
No,
He looks-
you gotta go.
No,
he looks behind. Guys, there are we should get going.
we have a broken wheel first. I need to fix that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I need to
The
fix
The
Ow.
Sphinx wheels around, hearing that also in that head. You feel a large thwomp as it lands next to you, and the wheel mends itself
All right,
enough to
problem
at least
solved.
keep moving. The wheel, so you may want to be casting mending on it soon, but
Yeah.
the wheel is enough to.
Well, I have a
move.
plan for it then. If that's the case, yeah, we'll all hop on then, I guess. Or
Okay,
Actually-
let's get.
There's still someone making death saving throws, right, George?
Yes, there's only one person, Tolva.
All right.
Can we roll her onto the cage?
Zilver will give her a
Oh,
heal.
She also
A healing
fails
word.
a death saving throw because of that. And she passes, so she's no longer suffering any wounds.
Okay.
You healing words on her, nothing
give-
happens.
All right. Then can I stabilize her?
Yes, you may attempt to stabilize her.
That is a 14.
Yes, that does stabilize.
Okay, good. Then we can load her onto the thing.
No, she's in the cage.
Yep, and actually, Zilver will bring Ray out. This is going to sound really rude and really funny. She's going to have Ray sit on the wheel, and she's going to cast Mending through Ray. Because it's a touch spell. It's a touch spell.
The whole thing is that once it starts moving, Ray's going to fall off.
Ray can just hold on to the sides.
Yeah.
She's going to
Also,
hold
what's
on
that? Hold
like
on.
this
Oh,
and
Yeah.
just spin around like that wheel of fortune.
Yes!
Ray,
I'm
have Ray make me an acrobatics check at disadvantage.
I imagine Ray actually being on top of the wheel and basically just running on it all the time.
17. I rolled a 15 and a 17. It's a 17.
Okay, 17. Ray is able to hold on long enough for you to get one casting of it. Each time you'd like to do a casting, she will have to make a acrobatics check
I love that.
at disadvantage.
I feel a little bad, but yeah, and like after it's done, how does the wheel look after after us both casting it?
It's still not in great shape. It's enough for you to go. You're going to have to spend, because it only covers one crack, there are a lot on this.
Yeah,
in order to make it back up, you're going to have to spend an hour or so.
Yeah, mending it covers like a foot of damage.
But it's only one crack up to a foot of damage. That I did
That is
read
true.
it.
Yeah, single break or tear in an object.
Yes, there are multiple ones. It can be no longer than 1 foot. So any of these you can get with just one casting, but there are so many.
All right. Actually,
So-
would I be able to just touch it myself too, rather than putting Ray-
You can lean out and touch it. Every time you cast the spell, though, you're gonna take D6 fire damage.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Okay,
As long as it's not a D10 of fire damage, I'm fine with that.
so you guys start
Nix,
riding.
Before we leave, Nix is gonna turn to the Sphinx and point the weapon, and it's like, "Do you maybe want to? Can you? I don't know. Take this?
No,
Do we really
no.
want to leave this here?"
Look, if I try and take it and somehow I'm able to, that dragon is going to come after me.
That's fair.
That's fair. Yeah, I don't want that since I'm apparently your servant now.
Yes. Now come along.
Also, is Nyx and the Sphinx still invisible?
I think they are.
yeah, they are in-
because the spell has a duration.
But
It's
it
been
has
quite
a
long
minute.
time.
8. Actually, that's 2 of them, so that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Sheba and Al each get hit by a crossbow bolt. You
We
can
gotta go.
you can see that the army is close behind.
Okay, yeah, we gotta go. Go. Adria, start driving.
She'll stop driving.
Okay.
And like I said,
You get-
Silver will continually do that.
Yep. Okay. So 1,
Also,
7.
between this, I'll cast a Cure Wounds on
11.
myself because I probably will die.
Okay. I'm going to say that over the next hour or so, you're going to have to expend probably the rest of your spell slots for healing.
If I'm gonna do the healing, I don't really need to. I can, so I could feasibly, because I can just cast, how much damage would I take?
Because it's a d6 over an hour per minute, so 60 d6 worth of
Okay, so
fire
then
damage.
I probably will not survive that, but I can just cast, so I can do that and then cast.
How many spell slots do you have?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 spell slots.
Okay. So
And, so 1, 2, 3 of those would give me 3d8s per spell slot used. I get some
Okay,
pretty hefty
so-
healing.
yeah, so you're able to, I'm going to say, use half your spell slots. At least one of them is that third level slot
All right.
that you have left for healing by the end of the hour.
All right.
I have a question.
Yes.
What exactly does this Sphinx do?
The Sphinx grabs
And
you
I
and
would-
takes off.
Okay.
Yeah, the Sphinx grabs you and takes
Like,
off
are
and is
we-
getting out of there.
We're not staying with their cart. We're just flying.
No. The Sphinx has
Wherever.
other things that she wants to do, has nothing to do with the people on the cart, and wants to get out of there.
Bye, Nix. My hand
Because
hurts.
they're going after the people on the cart, not after you and the Sphinx.
Bye.
Nix asks things. Maybe we can help them. You could probably dissuade the army to follow them.
They have no idea who I am. I would have as
You-
much sway over
Sphinx.
them.
Things they know what you are.
Yes, they would see me as a monster and try to kill me. I'm not going back there. I am not going to help them as I have no reason to help them.
We'll be fine, Nix. Don't worry. This is not the stupidest thing this group has done.
It's really not.
I hope you don't die. You're my friends.
Don't worry. I mean, how long does this spell last for?
Rary's telepathic bond?
Yes.
An hour. So
So we'll probably get to the end of that soon.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We'll be fine. I can bring someone back to life. I know magic.
So you all get out of there, and while you're actually, Zilver, because your maximum hit points is 32 rather than 50, go and burn another third level spell slot.
Can I burn a second level spell slot instead?
Yes, you can burn a second level
'Cause
spell slot.
I'm gonna say this. I do not want to burn my 2 resurrections I have, or my two revivifies I can cast, just in case you throw something at the end at us.
So, actually, no, that was the
And
encounter itself, and you're all able to. Hours go by as you're riding, and slowly exhaustion starts to overtake you. Al is currently on top of the wagon. Sheba is down holding Susumi, who still has yet to wake. Jellic is trying to wake Jellic is barely able to arouse Tolva. She's going in and out of consciousness.
is this anything like that I could help with? Do I think?
Make a medicine check.
17?
17? No. Whatever caused this, you can do nothing for. You have to wait for their bodies to heal naturally.
Okay.
However, you do know from your previous time riding this thing that you guys can rest. However, it's going to be a very fitful rest, as there's no form of comfort in this thing.
Well, I can put people to sleep if they want. Not the elves, but I can put everyone else asleep.
Jellic is actually going to sit up front with Adria to help with the driving. Once it's clear that Tolva's not going to wake up, at least right now.
Just didn't touch her arm. Like, it's okay. She's gonna wake up. We're gonna help her. We're gonna get you guys safe.
So that's actually where we're going to call it for tonight. It's a few minutes early, but I figure you guys made it out against a very high-powered mercy killer.
Yeah, we did it, guys.
You guys nearly died.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 2 of us did fall unconscious. Surprisingly, it wasn't Zilvra.
And
Shockingly.
I truly built him to be a powerhouse. I am just amazed he did not get any more criticals than he already did.
I'm glad he
Because-
didn't, especially against me.
The 2 weapons he had, Swift Justice and Harsh Justice. Swift Justice was a great sword of slashing, meaning that on crits plus 4d6 slashing and could also lop off limbs.
Oh. I could have really
Yeah.
used that when Adrian needed her leg taken off.
Yeah.
And Harsh Justice was a flail of wounding.
Yeah, I could tell the wounding part. That hurt. That
Yeah.
sucked.
Well, I'm glad that you all survived.
I didn't have to. I'm so. Do not gonna lie. I'm a little upset I didn't get to use my Revivify, but also happy that I didn't have to use my Revivify.
However, I'm going to tell you, you did something very good with that, with the Guardians that you cast, because
Yeah.
they did radiant damage. That was his one vulnerability, because without that, he had resistance to force, psychic, and non-magical damage, immune to charm, sleep, and necrotic absorption, magic resistance.
Oh.
And once he got to 0, he recovered half the damage he did with the flail of wounding as health, and he gained an immediate resistance to all damage.
You mean George? I did that too. It was really funny because I'm sitting there. I'm like, at lower level, I'm like, I should probably at some point. Like, I'm like, I can't use sleep on him. I'm 99% sure he can't be put to
Yeah.
sleep. But I have another one that can induce blindness that I was like this close to using on him.
I based him heavily after the Iron Golems.
I'm
So-
reminded of the Iron Golem Hera introduced in the end of her campaign.
It's actually Shield Guardian. not
Shield
a,
Guardian. This thing's
yeah.
it's
Right.
so adorable.
Milton is a Shield Guardian.
It's so adorable.
Well,
Now,
Alright.
I just have one question
yes,
on level 10.
you guys are going to gain from that fight, because the horse was no pushover himself. Judgment had 303 health to start with, and the horse had 250
Oh wow.
to start with. You guys are individually each going to gain 13,000 experience from this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. That actually got us
Yes!
into.
Level 10, bitches!
That got us actually reasonably into our next level too.
Yes, and the whole thing is that's not only for that fight, but for getting out of the city, for finding the book that you needed, finding the ritual you needed. This was not only for completing that fight, but for completing a huge chunk of your quest.
Yeah. I get a new spell. I can get a level 4 spell, but I'm probably not going to get a level 4 spell because none of them are very useful to me.
Nyx also would have leveled up from that.
Yes,
I'd
because-
hope so.
With level 6, you is 14,000 XP. So it's almost her XP she has currently again.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna get.
Okay. So I just want to thank everyone for joining us. Hopefully you'll join us next time. Next week we will be running at our regularly scheduled time.
Yay!
So once again, thank you all for joining us. I'm glad that everyone made it out alive.
You didn't Perkins our guest, so
I didn't Perkins our guest. That was actually a really good move, them staying invisible and you
Yeah.
not jumping off the Sphinx
Oh,
for a
fuck
while.
yeah! I don't know your expertise in magical secrets!
all right. Well,
Yeah.
thanks for the session.
Also, yes, especially since Nyx would have been one shot by that.
Also,
thing.
Hera,
Good night.
thanks for joining. I really,
Yeah.
it was fun having you, and I'll be sad that Nyx is no longer going to be a part of our thing.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
Nyx.
she is gonna be traveling with a Sphinx now.
Yep, you're
And,
now a
I don't know,
Space's
give her
bitch.
belly rubs or
Easy.
something.
All
Belly
right,
rubs.
bye.
Bye!